So, do you know this guy? Yeah, this guy. I'm sure you heard of him, or at least heard some of his music at some point in your life. I also know that this man had an impact on millions, no, billions of people's lives, and he still does to this day, because he sure did on mine. An impact is an understatement for me, because long story short, I wouldn't be where I am today without this man. He is the legend. He is literally the king of pop. And this man is no other than Michael Jackson, aka my inspiration. But to understand why, well, let me take you back to where you all started. June 25th, 2009. I was just a kid sitting at home in Tokyo, Japan, watching TV like any other day when the news broke.
Multiple media outlets are now reporting that pop singer Michael Jackson has died. Jackson was not breathing.
Apparently, that day there were massive phone call spikes, internet traffic crashed, and that just showed how much of an impact Michael had on the entire world. Obviously, I had no idea who he was at the time because I wasn't exposed to music outside of Japan. But then they started showing this clip of him dancing as a zombie, and that changed the course of my life. So after that day, I started listening to his music. I got my first Michael Jackson CD, and of course, I practiced moonwalking. The same summer, so in Japan, in elementary school, there's this thing called Jiyu Kenkyu, which is basically a summer research project where kids get to choose whatever they want to do, whether to create something, write something, and I wrote MJ biography. Yep, you heard me right? My own Michael Jackson biography. Please excuse my disgusting handwriting. I was like 8 years old. Not that it's any better now, but anyway. After summer break, I gave a presentation on my project, and none of my classmates knew who he was. And something about that moment stayed with me like a quiet spark inside me, pushing me to step beyond what was familiar. And that following summer, my family and I came to Los Angeles for a vacation, and I visited Michael's handprints in Hollywood for the first time. Something about that trip told me that I would eventually come back. And fast forward, when I was 15 years old, I came to Los Angeles alone to attend a boarding school without knowing the language. And this year I turned 25 and I'm still here, living in LA on my own. I'm sure most of you know that the movie Michael came out last month, and I remember seeing the announcement last year. I felt like I was waiting for this my whole freaking life. So yeah, I obviously went to watch it. I would give 8.5 maybe out of 10, just because I wanted more. That 2 hours just flew by. I was like, but I know Michael 2 is already in the works, so I'm very excited for that. I will probably, most likely, get the DVD because, come on, it's Michael. I'll probably put it right next to this. Due to the success of this film, his song Billie Jean reached #1 on a Spotify Global Daily Chart over 43 years after its 1983 release, with more than 100 million monthly listeners. That is crazy. And it's only Spotify too, like Michael, man. And that is the power of Michael Jackson. Even decades later, he inspires us every single day, just like how he inspired me to be here today. So I'm curious, who is your inspiration? Who's your Michael Jackson? Maybe it's MG since you're watching this. Maybe it's a different artist or characters from movies, perhaps. Whoever it is, whatever it is, hold on to that inspiration, guys. Let it guide you the way Michael guided me to be here today. And who knows, one day you look back and realize how much that person or thing or whatever that is influenced your life.